The room looks so sad because everything's covered up. Whoa. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a little while and I feel like I've been saying that in every single vlog, but like I've mentioned, this time in my life is just absolutely insane. So I have been out of the classroom for 4 consecutive days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then yesterday, which was Monday, because I was in Mexico for one of my best friend's weddings. It was absolutely incredible. I did post one photo from my trip with Chris and I on my Early Adventures Instagram, so I'll link that here in case you want to check it out. It was so much fun. It was like seriously like 6 of my best friends from college all went together and are either boyfriends or fiancés, and we had the time of our lives. We're all really big travelers, and so to be able to do something that we love together to celebrate one of our best friends' love was just out of this world. I did learn a couple things through this experience because this was my first vacation kind of during school, and it was kind of unavoidable. First thing that I learned, and I mentioned this on my Instagram, was that it's okay to take a vacation. I was really stressed about it. I knew I had to make 4 days of sub plans, which I'll get into in a second. But once I got there, I was just like, you know what? Every minute of the sub plans was worth it. Being able to spend time with the people that I love most, in a different culture, a different city, a different, just like somewhere else other than the United States was amazing. So I'll just really quickly talk about the vacation and then I'll move on to more teaching stuff. But we basically got into Cancun on Wednesday, April 11th, and my friends and I, we stayed in Cancun for the first night, and it was so much fun. And then on Thursday, we took a shuttle to Tulum, which is about an hour and a half south of Cancun, and oh my gosh, you guys, Tulum is like this really trendy, but still very like authentic Mexico little town, and it was gorgeous. So that's where the wedding was. One of the days we went to the cenotes, C-E-N-O-T-E. If you've never been, and you've been to Cancun, you need to go. They're incredible. They're like basically underwater caves and caverns, and they were amazing. We got to see some Mayan ruins. We did a lot of really good eating. We did some drinking, and it was just such a blast. So now that it's over, I am here back at school. 4 days of sub plans, and my classroom just like, you know when you get back from a sub and you just like cringe a little bit just because it's just not how you do things, and that's totally okay. Like, that's part of leaving. You have to accept that that's gonna happen, and that's fine. But I know I just have to take some time this morning putting things back together. I do wanna show you guys how I organized my sub plans in just a second, but I wanna talk about today. We are still doing map testing. We still have like 3 or 4 weeks of map testing, so unfortunately, like, the day is not gonna be that exciting. I just wanted to vlog today kind of to talk about my vacation and how I organized my sub plans and what they did and things like that. So yeah, today they're just testing all morning. We might do like a math lesson, and once they test, they are like fried. And so for the rest of the day, it's kind of like, there's not a lot we can do. So like for our magnet unit, I found a Bill Nye the Science Guy awesome magnet video, and I can't wait to show them because I grew up on Bill Nye, so it's gonna be fun. I did have a couple of behaviors while my sub was gone, but for the most part, she had a good report. I had them do like a magnet activity where they were going around the school and seeing what the magnets would stick to, and apparently some of my kids are responsible enough to use some of those materials, so I'm gonna have to talk to them about that today. When I have a sub, I am very strict with my kids, and I say if your name is left for any reason, I call home. Like, I don't give you a warning, I don't give you anything like that, because you know what I expect, and if you can't handle me being gone, then we need to talk to your parents about it. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to make a couple phone calls today, but that's just life. That's the way it is. Hopefully they learn their lesson and we move on. And so so today's not gonna be that great. So things like, for some reason, my classroom like shifted. I don't know. And my floors are just like, ugh. So we're gonna spend some time fixing that today. I also wanted to talk a little bit about testing, since this is my first experience with testing. Every state's different. We call it MAP. No, we don't. We call it CASP. I think I said MAP earlier, but that's from the beginning of the year. This is CASP testing, and it is like really extensive. It's super hard. The kids kind of freak out, and how I approached it was just kind of like, We've been working really hard all year. This is a chance to show everything that we know. It's kind of like a competition with other schools. We wanna try our very best. We understand that some of the questions are gonna be very, very hard, but all we can ask you to do is to try your best. If you don't understand it, if you don't know, put something down and then move on. It's not the end of the world. And one of my sweet girls was like, does this mean I'm not gonna get to go to 4th grade if I don't pass? Broke my heart. I was like, absolutely not. That's not what this is for. So I kind of we started and we're just rolling with it. I'm not making a huge deal out of it. At the end of testing, we are doing like a huge Sunday party for the kids that we saw could try, or for the kids that we saw tried really, really hard. So that's kind of their incentive. So we finished the ELA practice test and now they have the performance task, which is a lot of the writing. And I think this is gonna be the day where my kids shut down and freak out, but it is what it is. It's something we gotta do, so we're just gonna do it. Okay, so now I kind of want to show you how I organized my sub plans. So like I said, I had a sub Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then the following Monday. And there was no testing those days. You cannot test when you have a sub. So I had 4 solid days of lesson plans. And this is what I used to organize them. So I got these scrapbooking containers from Michael's and they were like 40% off plus my 15% teacher discount. And then I just created this on PowerPoint, just the day, and then our buddy rooms if they needed to send a kid somewhere. So basically I just prepped for every single day and stuck the lesson plans. So inside I just put the lesson plans, and this is just how I do it. I just type it up on Word with the time blocks. It's just what works best for my brain at this moment in my teaching career. And then I had all the materials in here and everything that they did. So this is like empty. This was my biggest one. So this is just, I'm assuming, her copies of everything, because if you look at my classwork bin, this is what I'm gonna get to do during my preps today. They are just chock full of stuff, which is awesome. That means they got a lot done. So this is just what I thought would be the most helpful for the sub. I had the same sub Wednesday, Friday, and Monday, and a different sub on Thursday. So that's why I just thought this would be easier for them. And I think it worked out really well. I still have to read all the notes and stuff. So that's how I did it. So if you're struggling with making sub plans, I don't know. I'm probably going to do this from now on with subs just to keep everything kind of contained in one area. Because paper clutter just like doesn't work for my brain. As I say that, look, this is all just stuff I need to go through though. But I mean, as far as like laying a day out, this is like how my brain works. So I'm really hoping that that was nice for them. Okay, and I'm gonna give you just like an overview of my room post sub. It's really not that bad. I might be being dramatic, but just like, it just looks different. And I don't know if I've mentioned I probably haven't, because the last time I vlogged was open house. So during CASP testing, we have to cover everything and anything that has words or numbers on it. So these like really ugly bright green and red pieces of paper are all covering bulletin boards, anchor charts, calendars, the alphabet I literally had to cover. So as I'm scanning the room, just know that that's what that heinousness is. All right, so let's see. I am losing my voice. I apologize. So I'm honestly even gonna have to erase team points, which is kind of silly, but it is what it is. I need to fix that. So the front of the room doesn't look so bad. My desk was left nice and neat, and these were nice and neat. So that I really appreciate. This is just a hot mess express, but that's okay because I didn't ask the sub to go through any of that. That is not their job. So this is something that I will be dealing with on my prep today. The library, not sure why all these letters are completely knocked down. I don't know what this is. Oh, books, I guess. The library is kind of eh. I mean, they would never leave it like this if I was here, but that's okay. Oh, look, a paper airplane. We'll have a discussion about this. Interesting. My back table, not so bad. I mean, papers that I'll probably just have to go through. My aide was hopefully grading something. She rocks. These are our Chromebooks for testing later this afternoon. This area is fine. I mean, I don't know why they would have been back here at all. Book bins, it's okay. I literally had to take off all the numbers because of testing, which was so irritating because I had just put them on for open house. And then this is what I mean. Like, this desk is literally normally here. So my whole room is just like shifted to the right, and all these desks are really, really close. I'm just super OCD about that, so, and my kids know that. And then just like stuff like this, just like scraps of paper all over the floor that drive me bonkers. Once again, they know that I don't accept that, so that's just part of having a sub. Okay, now don't take this the wrong way, don't get me wrong. I am so grateful for any and every substitute teacher out there. I've done it, it's super hard. There's no way on earth you can know and like comprehend everything that the teacher expects of the kids. It's just unfortunate that when the classroom teacher's gone, the kids just, it's just the nature of kids, take advantage, and things just aren't the way that they normally run, but that's okay. We're teachers and we're flexible, and that's like half the job. So I'm not mad about it. It's just a little bit of extra work that I have to put in this morning. If you're one of my students and you're watching this though, hopefully you are on the good list, because I do have one. That's about it for this morning. I have to get a lot of work done. The kids come in like 15 minutes. So I will check back in with you guys at recess. And I do have 2 preps today, so I'll probably get to talk to you a lot. This is probably gonna be a very chatty vlog. Like I said, we're not doing a ton today, so sorry about that. But I kind of missed you guys and I wanted to get back on here. That being said, I will see you guys in a little bit. Hi guys. So recess was over. I didn't get to vlog. They are currently at art for another 20 minutes or so. I am feeling extremely overwhelmed. We just tested this morning and it was so incredibly hard for them, like having them write 5-paragraph essays, and I'm like, just super stressful. Not to mention I like went through all my sub stuff, and I just have like a really, really long laundry list of things to do. So for example, I have like a bunch of stuff that I want to file. So like all the stuff we've done with time and magnets while I was gone, I need to file all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I need to grade from when they were gone, and that I honestly think I'm gonna take home today because I'm super overwhelmed. I need to go through that entire classwork bin. At lunch today, I'm meeting with a representative from a teacher association to get signed up with some things, so I won't have my lunchtime to work. I just need to go through all this because it's driving me insane, all that paper over there. I have a student who's gonna be out all next week, so I need to get all of her work ready for next week when I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing next week. I have 2 IEPs next week that I need to get information for. I need to have like coloring pages or something for the kids to do while the rest of the kids test tomorrow morning. I'm just like, oh, I just have so much to do, and yet here I am vlogging because I can't bring myself to do any of it. I guess that's post-vacation though, I don't know. So I'm going to put you guys down because like I said, I have a lot of work to do. When they come back, what I am going to do is they're gonna be playing like a time matching game. This is from the Amy Lemons unit, and I promise I will link it in this video because I didn't in the last one, I'm sorry. While I pull a small group, because I have like about 5 kids that just are not understanding time, so I really wanna work with them. So I think for right now, I'm gonna leave the things that I can do at home aside. So like I'm not gonna grade, I'm not gonna prep the coloring pages, and I'm not going to do the kids who's gonna be absence work, because I can get all that done at home. So I think I'm just gonna compartmentalize that so I feel less stressed. So I'm gonna clean up this area, and I'm going to go through the classwork bin before they come back, because that I think will make me feel a little like less crazy. So I'm gonna put you guys down while I go ahead and do that. Okay, so it's almost the end of lunch. I had to stop what I was doing for my prep because my induction mentor came and we had to talk about some things, but I wanna show you what I did. All I got to do is go through the classwork bin, and I'm not even done. So what I do is I make piles. So excuse us, we're doing our matching game. I will make piles for my classwork bin. So like these are reading logs I need to go through. This is everything I'm just gonna send home because it's already been either like graded by the kids or it was through center work or something. These I need to grade and hang up. These we still need to talk about, so we're gonna pass them back and talk about it. These go in their IB folder, so I need to keep these. These I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with, but I do wanna go through those and just see where they're at with time. And then this is the quiz that one kid didn't put in the right place. So that's how I'll do it, it just makes it easier. So as you can see, they're currently still doing their math clock matching activity. And then we come back, they're gonna finish that. We're gonna do a read aloud, and then they go to Spanish, and then They're gonna watch the Bill Nye thing, and then they're gonna go home. I still have so much to do, and I'm going to my niece's swim meet tonight, or dive meet, so I can't really stay at school very long. And my whole lunch, like I said, I was talking to a supplemental insurance guy, so I had to get that all set up. So I am sorry if this vlog is boring, but it's real life teacher stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna see if I can get just a little bit more stuff checked off my to-do list for the next 3 minutes that I don't have the kids. So I'll check with kids. I'll check back in with you guys post school, or no, when they go to Spanish. Okay, so my class is now at Spanish. It is 2:05, so they get back at 2:35. I took them over about 10 minutes ago. So since I'm really overwhelmed, the thing I need to do is to make lists. So these are my goals for my prep period, since my first one was not very successful, and I do get 2 on Tuesdays. So this is my list of just the priority of the way I want to do things. So I'm just going to finish going through the classwork file, or the classwork bin. I'm going to file everything away that they did while they were with the sub. I'm going to clean off all those papers behind my desk. It's driving me bonkers. And then I'm going to grade if I have time. I don't know if I'll get to this, but this just helps me kind of like brain dump. I talk about like brain dumping when we write instead of brainstorming. That's how I function. Like if I have too much in my head, I start to freak out. So I have to make lists. Like I'm gonna make a list for tomorrow and things I can get done, just to kind of like feel less overwhelmed. And I'm exhausted. So during my prep, I am going to first finish going through all this classwork stuff that I showed you guys earlier. So all that stuff goes in the mailboxes. I'm gonna grade and hang these up, check off my reading logs, and then deal with this, figure out what I wanna do with it. And then I'm going to file all of the activities that they did with the sub, and then just go through all this stuff and find it at home, because it's driving me wild. So hopefully if I can get that all done, I'll feel productive with my prep time. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down, hopefully at an angle to where you can see some of the things that I'm doing to make it a little more interesting, because like I said, this is probably a really chatty vlog, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys down and I'm gonna get to work. I have about a half an hour and I'm gonna crank it out. This was a telling time flower craft activity that was from that unit, and it was super cute. They did this while I was gone. They just created a flower, created a time, and then wrote the time in digital here and then in words in here. So they came out really cute, and it's very like springy, so it adds some color to our room. You know what I just realized? I have to take all that down. Because we're testing and I can't have anything up that helps them. Oh my God, why? Okay, but what I will do is I will move these. We have the same type of bulletin board out in the hallway for us to display our art to the hallway, so I'll just move them out there. It only took me like 3 minutes, so it's not that big of a deal, but still. Okay, so I just moved those in the outside hallway. Not a big deal, so I can cross this off of the list. So I got them through the whole classwork bin, as you can see. It's nice and pretty now. So now I'm gonna file away activities that we've already done, and I'll show you how I've just been filing things right now. So I have big filing cabinets that I file units away, and I was doing it in like file folders, and I kind of transitioned into folders because I was finding that just like making the folder or making the file folder was just like too tedious for me. And this summer I'm gonna revamp my organization system, but I'm literally just writing the name of the unit in a folder and sticking things that we've done in there. So next year, once I revamp this, which you guys will see over the summer, I can just pull that unit and then grab from there. So that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. Ooh, so this is the kind of stuff I'm excited for next year. So like they did this matching game, and now I can find like a way cuter way to store this next year. And this can be more of like an early finisher activity where, okay, you're done, go play the matching game with a friend quietly. Like this is the stuff I don't have this year. And I think that as like I'm able to build my unit folders, these things are gonna come in so much more handy next year. This is my stack of things to grade, and I'm honestly gonna bring these home because I just can't think about doing it right now. All right, I have like 10 minutes and this is my last task to take on. So I'm going to attempt to finish. All right, so that actually did not take very much time. I do want to speak on these drawers really quickly because I'm like very indifferent about them and I want to see what you guys do. So I use currently this Sterilite drawer system where like Mondays work, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, whatever. But I find that I don't plan far enough in advance at this point in my career where like I even have anything in the bins. Like this is from Fractions, so I like need to take this out. This is from, oh, see like stuff that I keep forgetting about. So I don't know. I don't know, I just like don't really use these 5. The laminate file grade copy ones I love, and I probably don't even need this one. So I'm thinking next year I kind of want to shift to more of like a basket system. Like this is what we're doing today basket. This is for the rest of the week. And then like things I need to take care of right now. I don't know, it's just maybe the way my brain works. This is a lot prettier, but at the end of the day, like function trumps pretty for me. So I don't know, what do you guys use to like organize your day? I might also shift this to my book area next year because this is just a hot mess express. So I don't know, tell me what you guys think down below. So I kind of accomplished a lot off my list. I did my paper sort. So grading is the only thing I have left to do. And I'm thinking I'm gonna take it home. So like I said, I'm going to my niece's diving meet. It's her last one, so I have to be there. And I'm starting the 80-day obsession today. So I'm gonna be working out at home. Hopefully I'm gonna start getting in a routine where I can work out there in the morning and then I could go to kickboxing in the afternoon because I only have 4 weeks left until this wedding and I'm trying to like kick my butt into shape. And I mentioned in an Instagram story that I was thinking about doing the 80-day obsession, and I got a hold of another Instagrammer that I follow. Her name's Casey, and she talked me into it. So I'm gonna start that today. Maybe I'll record it, I don't know, we'll see. But I'm gonna take some of that grading home, and if it gets pushed back to my tomorrow's list, that's okay. I'm feeling a little bit better just getting my area cleaned and organized, and, ooh, paper just fell. I think that's something that we need to realize is it's okay if we don't finish everything in one day. That's something that I really struggle with, and I'm sure every other teacher in the world does too, but I'm here to tell you, you're not alone, and everything will work out in the end. So I'm gonna just, you know what, I'm just gonna go like this. I just decided right now, I'm just gonna push that till tomorrow. I have time tomorrow, and I'm gonna have my aide who hopefully can help me. And that's that. I'm gonna look at what I need to do for tomorrow because we do have testing again in the morning and I can't remember what I have planned for the rest of the day. So I'm gonna take a look at that and put you guys down. I'll check back in quickly at the end of the day and then I'm gonna jet out of here. So I will see you guys in about a half hour. Okay, it's 3:45, so it's been the end of the day for a while. I look a hot mess and I don't even care. So we watched the Bill Nye episode on magnetism at the end of the day and they like loved it. It was so cool. So I am like beyond exhausted. I have to run to Target before I go to this dive meet and then I'm gonna go home and work out. I need to go to the grocery store, but I'm just praying to God my fiance does it. Come through, babe, come through. So I'm going to end this vlog here. I hope that you learned a thing or two about it's okay to take vacation, sub plans are death, but they're worth it, and testing sucks, and whatever else I rambled about in this video. But if you haven't already, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I promise I'm going to be better about posting consistently. I keep saying this is just crazy time in my life right now. I am going to pick up my wedding dress next Friday, so if you want to see that, maybe leave me a comment. I don't know. I have a couple other videos that I want to do, a week of teacher outfits. I know I keep saying that I'm going to do it, but I promise I will get it done. Healthy meals, behavior management. I'm going to make a video all on like first year teacher tips. So these are all in the works. Just be patient with me. I'm trying my best. But like I said, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell if you want to be notified, and comment and like. I love interacting with you guys. I'm gonna sit down tomorrow, hopefully, and just comment and respond to everything that I haven't in a while. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.